Welcome back then, guys. Welcome back to Don Amott's Leisure Kingdom. Today we have got Wendy and myself, James, in front of the camera. Now, next to me, I've never filmed one of these before, so bear with me a little bit if I am a bit slow on it, but we've got a Rimor Europeo 87 Plus. Now, based on the Fiat Ducato, like many of these vans are, it's got the 2.3 diesel, 130, little bit of a cheat just there. 6-speed manual. Now this one in particular, let me just get this right, the mileage, because it's low. 17,330 miles. It's 2019, so it's 5 years old and it's only done 17,000 miles. It's barely been used. You'll see that on the inside as well as the outside when we go round in a minute. It's a lovely van. It's good value for money. 5 berth as well with 5 belts. I think it's a perfect family van because it's got a lovely style of bed that we get asked for so much. It's a nice dinky size, but it's also got a huge garage. One thing to bear in mind in everything I've just said, the weight of it is 3,850, so you do need the C1 entitlement on your licence. So spin your licence over, check you've got it before going any further. All right, let's have a ganders round. So gas bottles in the side. You've got a lovely large canopy on the side with an awning light just above your door. Toilet cassette door. And then this is where I think everyone will start getting excited. Massive garage. Now in there you've also got anchor points along the sides. Heating in here as well. Silver screens in there for obviously your windscreens and your side windows, and the inserts for your front bed. But one thing Wendy and me have just found, and I think it's a cracking idea, this is obviously your bed in the back, so you can get the idea of what it is, but you can also raise it. Now, for all of those people out there who were looking at it when we initially opened the door and went, I can't fit my push bike in there, well, you can now. Yeah, it's brilliant in all. It's absolutely brilliant. And then you also get an extra hatch down there as well. So if you do need to get anything from the inside, you can do. I won't bother putting it all the way up, but I think you get the idea in principle of what it is. So follow me round. Bike rack connection on the back. So for those people who said they definitely can't get their bikes in there, well, you can put them on the back. You've got a dual view reverse camera up there, so it does the different angles depending if you want to look straight behind you or where Wendy's standing. Now, right, now I'm going to show you in this side. For one main reason, this has got air suspension, okay? It is an aftermarket fit, but you have got it. Yeah. Some people absolutely love that. Okay, coming round, bit of storage. Have I got the key? I have. Let's just do that now. He says, my mistake, guys. Sod's law, I haven't got the right key. I haven't. Okay, well, yes, we'll have to come back to that. I do apologise. Obviously, in here as well, it's going to be your basics, water, and then you've got your power as well. Coming further around, one thing I noticed on the inside of these doors as well, which I haven't seen on any other van, and I think is going to become more and more popular, an extra lock. Perfect, and they've got a little insert for it there as well. So if you are safety conscious, or security conscious, shall I say, perfect. I just think it's a good looking van as well. You know, with those blue decals, it breaks up the white, you know, because they are a big white item. It just makes it look more modern, doesn't it? All right, Wendy, let me just show you this first. So you have got a fly screen, but then ladies first. So a couple of steps up. Now this is where you'll feel it's actually a larger van than it seems, because it's only 7.15 metres, so it's not the biggest thing in the world, which is brilliant. But then inside you've got this lovely big space. So we've got a big front dinette area in the front. Obviously you have got 2 captain's chairs. We've left them in this position so you can see them in both positions. You've got 2 extra belted seats just to the left of Wendy there, and then where I'm sat you have a belt here, so with the headrest behind my head, and it comes up and over here as well. So you can have 5 people sat in here belted as well as sleeping, so none of this silliness where you've got less people with belts or beds or whatever. Now in front of you, so you've got a Sony stereo in there that has got a USB connection and a brilliant CD thing, which we don't see anymore. No. 5-speed manual, air conditioning down there as well.
Yeah.
You've got cruise control down here, and you've got a lovely leather bit of the steering wheel. Your reversing camera's that lovely large screen down the side. Yeah. Shed loads of storage above and to the side. Yeah. And then you also have your blackout blind on there as well. Now, you may have just noticed there has a curtain rail round here as well. So A, you've got the silver screens, and B, you've got the curtains. I think it's going to be nice and dark in here. This table does have movement. So there's a handle underneath so you can move it round. And obviously, if you remember in the garage, you would have seen the inserts. This turns into a single bed just here, which are the inserts in the garage. Above my head, sorry Wendy, is a drop-down bed. Now you've got lovely LEDs there as well. Yeah, you can see, I didn't notice that. No, I thought they were on the light switch. Hey, I like that, so they can go blue. So I guess that's, you know, if you just don't want it that bright, or you've got the bright LEDs. Nice. Lovely large cupboard. And that's going to be the same on the opposing side. Yep. You have got Truma heating up there as well with your main control panel. And then just to the side, you've got this brilliant TV stand. Now, A, it flicks out, but B, you can also move it up and down. So if you like me and you're a little bit smaller, back here, perfect. You can have it at the correct height, as I would say. All right, so I'm going to do the bed when so. Yeah, only go a little way. Yeah, so because we've left the headrest up there for the minute, we won't bring the bed the whole way down.
Got a note on there, haven't they?
Yeah, I like that. But obviously, you just have to pop the headrest out. It's really easy, but it's just as easy for me to demonstrate it this way. So, can you reach up there, Wendy? You can see the lovely large bed. And, you know, if you get an idea of how big that dinette area is, it covers that whole dinette area. So it's a massive bed. Yeah. And you have a ladder that connects onto these two rungs just here. And obviously come down. Your bed itself will come down to pretty much the top of here. So loads of height. Wonderful. Coming round to the kitchen. Massive, massive sink actually. That's a lot deeper than I expected, which is wonderful. Lovely kind of grey finish on that tap. 3 burners. You've got 2 plug sockets there. Both span the opposite ways, which I like. And the extractor fan just above us here with lights. Just above us, massive cupboard. And then below, cutlery drawer with more space. It is, isn't it? That's brilliant, that is. Loads of cupboards. That's a really big one. Yeah. Perfect. A couple of places to put items in the side. You can tell the previous people have thought about this. I like this. Yeah. Then to the side here, we've got your oven, he says. Haha. That's why. Clever. Lovely. And then below, you've got your freezer. Thank you, Wendy. And your fridge, which is a Thetford, which is nice. And you've got Dometic up above. Now, just to the side of us here, thank you, Wendy. Amazing. It's actually massive. You don't realise how big it's going to be until you're in there. So separate shower, separate toilet, lovely wood finish. It's cupboard up above as well and below the sink. So plenty. And you've also got a plug socket in there, which is quite rare to see. It is. Nice finish on the window as well. And then just to the side of me here, so you could have it as a wardrobe. Obviously, you've got it as shelf units in there as well. And then just below, sorry, that's where your boiler is. Yeah. Now, if you remember from when we looked at the garage, you remember this just behind me is so you have access. Yeah. Now, yeah, exactly. Now, they've done this quite cleverly because that's your step just there to get into bed. So it's clever. Now, again, from what you remember in the garage, I obviously raised this bed. Didn't raise it much, and you can see here, still got shed rooms of height. So if you even had this bed in its highest position, which will probably be, chest height here, still going to have loads of room. And then you've got loads of room in your garage as well. If I swap places with Wendy, you can just see how large that bed is. It's wonderful. And you have a lovely large window at the rear as well, with a fly and blackout blind, and massive amounts of storage up above with a skylight.
Lovely.
You know, so many people ask us for a small compact van with a big fixed bed and with extra travelling seats. It's quite a hard combination to get, because obviously the smaller van you go, the less you're naturally going to fit in it. But I think something like this is that nice in between, where you're not big just for general driving around, but then you have got a fixed bed. Well, you've got two fixed beds, tell a lie actually, both large fixed beds, and then you've also got an extra single for the odd chance, you know, that someone else comes, and you've got all the travelling seats.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, well, I think that's the majority of items. Obviously, anything else, give us a ring, ask the question, pop down, ask the question. You're more than welcome to come and have a look at it. It'll be on our site as of this afternoon. My name's James. Ask for me. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you.